What's good, y'all? It's your boy Anime Zay, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about the character that they left out of Dragon Ball Fighterz. Now, at first glance, Arc System Works seems to be on point with just about everything when it comes to the final roster. They have the iconic characters Goku and Vegeta all the way to Frieza and Majin Buu. But when you double take and take a second look at the villain roster specifically, you can't help but feel like somebody's missing. Let me read off all the villains in the game to you guys, and you guys think about whose name I did not say. You have Nappa, Captain Ginyu and the Ginyu Force, Frieza, Android 18, Cell, Majin Buu, Kid Buu, and Goku Black. Now, whose name didn't I say? What other iconic villain can you think of that was left out? Super Buu. Now, yes, I know how dope Super Buu is, but he shouldn't have made it in the final roster. He can be DLC in his Buuhan form. So for that, it's an okay. Raditz. Tui. Just Tui. Well, how the fuck did Yamcha make it in? Well, for him. Yamcha made it in instead of Raditz because whatever. Yamcha fights different from everybody else. Raditz, not so much. So for that, it's a nada. Androids 19 and 20. Okay, the androids. Now, I'm not sure why they didn't make it in. I really do like the androids. I mean, I just feel like everybody else hates them. So for that, they're not gonna make it either. Dabura. Okay, now Dabura is a really interesting one. He doesn't fight like anybody else, so I'm not 100% sure why he didn't make it in the final roster. It's probably because he's not that popular. I mean, that's the only reason that I can come up with. Okay, then who is it? The forgotten character is none other than Android 17. Nigga, what? Now, before y'all start grilling my ass, yes, I obviously know 17 is in the game as an assist character, but that's not my point. Just hear me out.
Alright, let's get to it.
Since the Tournament of Power arc, Android 17 has proved he's so much more than just somebody that can fight alongside 18. He's shown that he can be diverse enough to earn his very own spot on the roster, especially with all of his new techniques, most of which revolving around the android barrier that we all know and love. Since the Tournament of Power, he has showcased that this android barrier can be used in a bunch of different ways. But the barrier isn't the only thing that's new about him. His fighting style and his speed and his power are totally different from the old Android 17. This new Android 17 is much faster, he's much stronger, and he's much more cunning when it comes to battle. Just looking at the way he moves and the way he zips across the screen is giving me Spider-Man vibes from Marvel vs. Capcom. Arc System Works can definitely do something with this. To add to the diversity that he has from 18 and 16, he could also be the only android with Energy Blast. Now, when I say Energy Blast, I mean like Kamehameha beam style attacks that could definitely set him apart from the other androids. And if Arc System Works wanted to take it another step further, they could have even included what he did in the Tournament of Power when he used the light as footing, and make it a move that increases his mobility in the air, something that no other character in the game really has at the moment. Or if the devs want to add on something that they desperately need, they could make Android 17 a tank style character. Now, of course, he doesn't have the natural build of a tank, but with his barrier, with all the attacks he's created with it, with the spinning barrier attack, with the little barrier gloves thing he's done, he can have a move set where he gets priority, or super armor if you want to call it that, through certain attacks. Android has definitely shown that he's more than capable of turning his ultimate defensive ability into offensive attacks. So he could definitely be the tank style character that this game desperately needs. And those are going to be the reasons why I think Android 17 is the forgotten character. If you guys think otherwise, let me know in the comments below. If you like what you saw today, or if you liked the video, just like, comment, and subscribe. And turn your notifications on if you fuck with me. Peace.